What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bria K. If you are new here, welcome. Hello. If you've been here before, what's up? Welcome back. As y'all can already see by that title, today we are going to do my first attempt at a full face of makeup. And so, yeah, there's really not much more to say. I actually Googled the steps for makeup. I thought it would be cool to just do like a get ready with me chit chat kind of video. This is the primer that I'm using. Again, it's the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And last week, y'all, I was just kind of thinking about what the heck? Oh, okay. Is that enough? So I was thinking to myself this week, I'm like, okay, I'm like super content, like joyfully content being single. And I'm happy about that, y'all, but I had to explore. I'm just a deep individual. I'm always thinking. So I'm like, why am I so content being single? Like, and not that there's anything wrong with it. Like, I literally prayed to be here. But then I was like, okay, am I scared to love? Like, am I scared to date? Y'all probably like, that's enough. I really don't know how much to put, but oh my gosh. So primer makes your face tight. Is that right? So primer makes your face like tight. It's like I have plastic on my face. Never felt that before. Okay. We got the Too Faced Born This Way in the color Chestnut for my foundation. And so I'm like, I've been single for the past 5 years, like single, like not consistently dating. Dating, no boyfriend, no little friend, like none of that. And so it kind of begged the question for me. I was like, am I scared to love? Do I desire to date? Like, I don't know. It's just not here right now. And I do desire to be married, like overall. But I was like, okay, sis, if that's the case, why aren't you out here in these dating streets? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that I'm scared to date or to love, but I do think that like my early life experiences, mainly in the love department, kind of just discouraged me from, you know, just jumping into dating without purpose, for real. Like, the thing about it is, first of all, I'm a Christian, as y'all know. I'm saved. I'm celibate. And I know that ultimately I'm not dating casually. I'm not into that. I know my end goal is marriage. So when you put all these things into play, it really changes the dating game. Like, okay, y'all, but when you put that perspective into play, so not only am I Christian, but I practice celibacy as well. And where does this go? I don't know. Where does this go, y'all? Right here? Is that right? That takes about 95% of the dating population away, right? So now I have 5% of males that are left out here for me to date, or, you know, potential babe, potential husband. Out of those 5%, then you get into compatibility, suitability, attraction, like, you tell me what's out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all that factored in, I've just kind of accepted it at this point. And I just feel like God gonna have to fly my husband in from whatever city he in to get to me, or vice versa. Cause yeah, that's where we at. So instead of like just continuing to try to fulfill that space with Rick, Bob, and Harry, I was just like, let me chill. You know, it is what it is. So We're gonna try to contour maybe with this first. And this is the Juvia's bronzy palette in the color dark. I don't really want to contour my nose. I know my nose ain't gonna look good then. It was made to be round. But yeah, so like on top of just chilling and healing, like as I stopped dating with no reason, like just to have male company, it freed up a lot of my time. It helped me to focus, and like I was just able to grow in ways that I didn't know exist. Like I was just like, I wasn't really creative until I stopped dating. Let that marinate in your spirit. If you've known me for a while, you know I've had umpteen businesses, little small businesses, side projects. I'm always doing something creative. I wasn't none of that until like I was not myself. It's what I'm saying. Until I stopped dating, I was whoever I needed to be with whomever I was with, if that makes sense. Like I legit had no desire to do YouTube, to cook, to paint, to sculpt, like all my creative endeavors. I had none of that desires. My sole focus was men. I need some more contour, y'all. So I'll hop over to this cream contour palette from Black Radiance in the color medium to dark, because I want my contour to contour, honey. But yeah, so I wasn't myself when I was dating, because you know, like when you're in that age and stage where you're trying to keep a man, you're gonna, well, not y'all, but speaking for me, I kind of like adapted my personality to what I felt like he wanted me to be, or like who he needed as a woman, even if it wasn't me. Don't do that. What am I looking like? I don't know. Okay. What's happening here? Oh my gosh. Am I gonna post this? What the heck? Oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? So yeah, I would kind of like fine tune my personality and amplify certain qualities just to try to get that wifey status, if that makes sense. So creativity wasn't there. Business endeavors wasn't there. I probably wouldn't even be sitting here on YouTube if I had continued to date. So what I'm saying to y'all is, and to myself, is that I don't think once I stopped seeing the purpose in fruitlessly dating, like I just stopped doing it. Not only that, but like I legit don't be having options, y'all. Like, so when you're single for a long time, you get more picky, and that's because you get to know yourself better, right? So I've had time to really come to know myself, like I said, my likes, my dislikes, my life goals, and all that stuff. And with that being said, that narrows the pool even further, because once you are able to identify certain qualities about what you definitely do not want in a partner, it makes the elimination process seamless. Like, it's more so, like I said, I know who I am now. And so because of that, I can't just allow anything in my space. Okay, yeah, you handsome. What else you got? Okay, yeah, you got a nice body. What else you got? Okay, yeah, you got a job. Cool, you're supposed to at this age, or a business endeavor, whatever. Cool. Like, you know, like you need more for a life partner. The bare minimum that exists, like having a job, being a decent human being, knowing how to cook, like those are basic human being traits. They're not male like life partner traits. Like, yes, have that. I'm not saying don't have that, but what else? Like, how are you suitable for me, Bria, as a life partner? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I just kind of feel like the dating that my generation does, like on Tinder, is more hookup based, lust based, very temporary. What the heck? Very temporary, very lust filled. Just very not for me. Okay. Just very not for me. Like, I know for a fact I'm not laying up with nobody until I'm married. I know for a fact I truthfully don't want nobody with kids, but if they have kids, that's cool. I'm just worried about the baby mama because I done been there, done that. You know, so it's certain things that I've seen and been involved in that helps me steer clear. You know, if a guy is only bringing up my looks, if he's only talking about my body, like those are red flags, are just things that I know ain't for me, okay? And so because of that, again, it greatly eliminates the dating pool for me. Oh my Lord, I just realized I did not do my brows. Why ain't y'all telling me I ain't do my brows? What the heck? This gel, I'm really curious about this gel because if y'all can see, my eyebrows are slim to none. So I want to see if this thickens it like the package says. This is the Wow Brow by e.l.f. This look like it's gonna be too light for me, but let's see. So am I scared to love? I would say yes and no. And let me explain. I bet you're like, what is this girl talking about? So I would say yes in the sense that, not in the sense of getting hurt, because like I said, I'm a Christian, I serve God, and I know God gonna get my lick back for me if anybody try to hurt me. But I'm scared in the sense of I just don't want to choose the wrong person again, or even the right person, and I don't know, just lose myself. Like, I don't know, I was the type to really just lose myself in relationships, which is why being single for 5 years has been amazing, because I've had the opportunity to fall in love with myself and who God has made me to be, and like just really live that out. And so I feel like dating will kind of take me away from that. But at the same time, I do desire marriage. So it's like, hey, you're gonna have to get vulnerable with somebody. You're gonna have to, you know, open yourself up again. I don't know. The idea of it scares me and excites me. Let me just end it there. So the idea of it scares me and excites me. I'm a lover girl in real life. I love love. I love being all cuddled up and, you know, just, I love relationships. I'm a relationship girl at heart. That's why I got my heart broke so much. I love love. I love being in love. I love loving on somebody's son. I love being loved, receiving love, all that. I love it, okay? So am I scared? Yes and no. Am I scared to date? That's a different question. I'm not scared to date. I just ain't got nobody to date, y'all. Like, and not that I've been actively looking. This is makeup on my nails. Don't come for me. Not that I'm actively looking, but if I were, I told y'all that 5%, like where they at though? I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. Like, this is authentic, right? We authentic over here. I fall in love in 3 to 5 business days. I'm trying to guard my heart like it's necessary, because people be playing and I don't be, and I ain't trying to just be a little toy. But also that's on me to get some more discipline and not fall in love so quick. But yeah, be chilling. And people be like, do you date? Like, do you go on dates? I do. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Oh my gosh. I need to stop. I'm gonna have a unibrow in a second. I'm gonna grab my concealers just to work miracles, hopefully, with these eyebrows. But so my last date was recent in the sense of not dating. And it actually went really well. Like, it was an amazing date, to be honest with you. So I'll tell you my list of red flags. Number 1, I think preferences are fine. I want some more of this. I like this. So I think preferences are good to have when dating, right? My preference is, first of all, if at all possible, for whomever I date, not to come with the family package deal. I prefer no kids. I am open, but you absolutely must have your baby mother under control. Y'all gotta be cordial. I don't want nobody who hates their baby mother. I also don't want anybody who's still sleeping with their baby mother. Like, it's a lot. Oh my God, I forgot concealer on my eyes. Foundation, help me, Lord. So, I prefer no kids, I do. And secondly, I prefer you to not have already been married. Mind y'all, I'm not even 30 yet. So, if you've already been married and divorced, I understand exceptions to rules and all that, but I don't know if you for me, bruh. I'm just saying, like, I know that if you had committed your life to somebody in marriage, that's not easy to get over. So I want you to heal. I want you to go heal and not try to date me and waste my time. Also, the duration of the marriage matters, like how long y'all was married, the reason for divorce. So long story short, the guy I had a date with was previously married and divorced. I think he had just turned 30. Keep that in mind. He was married for 6 years, I believe, and had just been divorced within the past couple of years. So do all that math, like pause the video and do all that math. It was a lot. I'm like, okay, so you're 30. You've been married for a long time. You're blaming her for everything, which it could have very well been. But also, like, he was kind of bringing her up intermittently throughout our date. That just indicates you still got some healing to do. Like, why are you talking about your ex that much on the first date? Secondly, I asked him, this is how I even discovered that he was previously married, y'all. I was like, do you have kids? Like, what's up? So he pauses and he's like, I don't have kids, but I was married. I'm divorced. She had kids and they're not biologically mine, but we did have a close relationship. So he left it there. So in my head, I heard, you may not have kids, but you gonna be seeing your ex-wife a lot because you was there for them kids, which I applaud. Be there for them kids. Don't abandon them after your divorce. But at the same time, I'm not gonna wait around for that. Like, I'm not gonna play them games. So that was like red flags number 1 through 3. But we had a great time. I really had fun. Secondly, I wasn't all that attracted to him. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you can grow in love and you can grow in attraction. You sure can. But after waiting this long, I better be obsessed with my man from head to toe, spiritually and physically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's okay. He had a cool personality. I just wasn't attracted to him. So that was my last date. The date before that, this guy ghosted me twice. And I still don't know what his purpose in life was to this day. He asked me on dinner twice. Never even saw if I made it home. Literally would ask me, hey, you want to go out to eat? And be like so cool on the date, like good conversation and, you know, all that stuff. And then we would end our date and he just would never hit me up until he wanted to go eat again. I was also taking into account his lack of communication, his abandonment capabilities, just like all that. You know what I'm saying? This brow is significantly darker than this one, and I keep trying to fix it. I don't really know how. Yeah, that's what we looking like. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep it moving. So next I got my blush, the Black Radiance in the color Warm Berry. Is it giving clown? Is it giving clown? Y'all can be honest. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's giving clown, but we gonna keep going. So yeah, he ghosted me. So we got the Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling soft and pretty. So I'm gonna go here. I think this is gonna be my plan of action here. I'm gonna start out light. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, so those were my last dates. Do guys hop in my DM? For sure. Did I get a response? Yeah. I'm not mean. I'm not conceited. I'm not stuck up. Do they get a date? It depends. So the last guy that hopped in my DM this year, I feel like I liked him a little bit, but again, the inconsistency, the ghosting, and then popping back up, like it was just all of that. And so I let it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at the point now, I think I've learned that if a man wants to, he will. If a person wants to, they will. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can express interest in me and then proceed to follow up with no action, I ain't gonna take you serious. I'm gonna just feel like I'm an option and not a priority, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. What gets my attention is if you express your interest and you follow up. Hey, you know what? I noticed you. I'm thinking about XYZ. I'm thinking we should go here. I'm thinking this. You know what I'm saying? Or not even just that. Don't even just say that. Follow up with action. Plan a date. Get my schedule. Like, insert yourself into my life, or try to. You can't, like, this ain't elementary. This ain't high school. You can't just be like, oh, you cute. We go together. No, sir. No, sir. Like, effort above empty words. Like, words mean so little to me nowadays. So yeah, I'll have people hop in my DMs. They'll either just be kind of like interested in how I look. I'm using these two now, y'all. Or kind of just, I don't know. I think I pique people's curiosity because I'm just me. I think a lot of men be curious. They're like, I don't really know what's up with her, so let me try to find out. So they try to find out, and I'm weird in real life. Like, let me say unique. Like, I'm not out here, I'm just me. That's the best way I can say it, okay? And so I feel like they find that out, and they also find out that I'm not playing about my celibacy journey, if you will. And so they'll ghost. They'll be like, oh, I support you. Peace. You know, it just be weird. It be weird. It be giving weird. So yeah, people hops in the DMs. Do I hop in DMs? No. I've chased a man once in my life, and it resulted in me chasing him for 5 years, which will be my next story time. But no, I will never chase a man again. Pursue a man. Do I let people know I'm interested? I try to. But again, I've been out the game for 5 years, y'all. So when I be trying, it don't be coming off like I'm trying. That was feedback I got from somebody recently. Like, they didn't know that I was relatively interested in them. And in my head, I was dropping all the hints, signs, and all that. And they're just like, no, I would have never guessed. Like, you didn't give me that at all. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, y'all. I feel like something. I feel like something. I don't know what it is yet, but it's feeling like something. All right, so this is the eyeshadow, y'all. So next will be eyeliner and mascara. I also have this eyeliner by Duo Lash that doubles as lash glue, as y'all know. I'm gonna apply regular eyeliner first. The men approach me in public. The interesting thing is I'll get a lot of compliments about how I carry myself, or like how I look, or, you know, whatever comes to mind. But very rarely will somebody get my number. And dare I say, the only caliber of men who actually go for my number in public go for everybody, if y'all know what I mean. Like, and they're like, I'll say this, like, those types are more aggressive. They're not typically shy. Yeah, so I'll let them get my number and I'll block them. But y'all gotta know what kind of men I'm talking about, like the crazy ones, that's the best thing I could say. The last guy who got my number, I was low-key scared for my life, like in real life. So I'll give my number out for safety reasons to get home. Like that's a real thing for women. So the last time somebody got my phone number, I was pumping my gas after work. So it's about 5 in the evening, not dark, probably like as light as it is right now. And so I get out my car to pump my gas. This guy he pulls in front of my car, and he stops, and he's like kind of far, and I couldn't hear him. This is intense. Oh, okay, we getting somewhere. Yes. Okay, honey. I feel like I look like Big Bird, or you know, like on Sesame Street when they had like, what was that? It wasn't Big Bird. It was like this big thing with like them lashes that was like, ugh. You know, that's what I feel like. But I think it's pretty, and nonetheless. And I don't forgot what I was talking about before the lash application, y'all. Oh yeah, so the guy who got my number at the gas station, right? This was really recent. And he pulls in front of my car, and he's like, not screaming at me, I ain't gonna be that dramatic, but he's like talking, and he's like mouthing. I guess he was asking to get my number, but mind you, I'm pumping my gas, and he's kind of like far in front of me. So, and I'm nearsighted as a mug, so I legit couldn't hear him because we outside in the big world, and I couldn't read his lips. So I was like, huh? Like 20 times, I kid you not. Next, I believe, is lips, my fave. So for lips, y'all, again, I got Juvia's Place and the lip liner Brownie paired with Milani's Luxe Lip, okay? So he pulls in front of my car, and he eventually just pulls around because I'm like, huh. You know what I'm saying? And he pulls around, and he hops out, and he like walks up on me kind of fast, and I'm like, whoa, bro. So I started trying to put some distance. I was like, yo, COVID. He was like, oh, my bad. Then he leans on my car, like I'm still pumping my gas. He leans on my car as if he's paying for gas or like any bill related to my car. That's a helicopter. So he leans on my car and like leans close to me and was like, oh, what you finna do? Or something like that. I was like, I just got off work. He was like, yeah, so what you finna get into? I'm like, I'm finna go home. Oh no, I was like, I'm finna get some dinner. He was like, yeah. What you cooking? Are you going somewhere? I said, I don't know yet. So I'm trying to find out. And he was like, well, yeah, let me get your number. And he was like, he was just aggressive, like just all up in my personal bubble and space. So, and he was talking to me like he knew me, not in the romantic way, but like in the creepy way, to where like he was just kind of overstepping my boundaries and just dismissing the fact that I wasn't interested. You know what I'm saying? So he eventually asked for my number, and I give it to him, and he sits there and calls it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I give out my number, so I can make it home safe. Because like, as weird as he was acting, if I had given him a fake number, he could have turned up on me. Like, I don't know what he could have done, but he called my number or text me or something while he was standing there, and it came to my phone. So he was like, yeah, we should, he was basically implying that we should go to dinner. And I had just met him 3 seconds ago. He wanted to go to dinner with me after I drove off from the pump. I was like, oh, you know what, I'm kind of tired. At this point, I'm just trying to get like an exit plan going, you know what I'm saying? And I eventually, I don't know what happens, but I kind of just get my way out of that one. So he gets my number, he calls me, he texts me, and I block him for obvious reasons. Like, he was giving me mad, weird, like crazy vibes. It's just the way you go about certain stuff when you're dealing with a lady. And I felt very like I don't know, I was scared. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a good feeling. Blocked him. And unfortunately, most of the guys who get my number are those kind of men. And it seems like the guy who I desire, you know, more quiet spirited, like humble, like quiet confidence, like they be scared to approach your girl. Like I'll see people looking at me and stuff to let me know they're interested, but they won't follow up and get my number. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to ask the guys on this one. Like, I don't know why that is. But it is. They'll look at me, they might follow me around, walk past me 10 times just to make sure they saw what they saw, which was me. I'm not nothing special. But, and they won't get my number. So I concluded that either they're shy, which is so cute, or they got a woman, they got a baby mama, they got a girlfriend, they got a bae, they got a wife, and they're being respectful, which I respect. So again, I don't chase men. I will let you know I'm interested in public though, with the little, like, does that look like I'm interested, y'all? I don't know. Maybe I need to do better myself, but I'm just playing, y'all. But I'll look at you a few times. Again, few and far in between. It doesn't happen often. So I'm finishing my lips off with this old lip gloss that I had for a while. I don't even have the name on it anymore. It's rubbed off, but I like this little color. Oh yes. I just feel like it seals in my lips. Y'all see that? All right, y'all. So this is where we are ending up. I believe that my final step in this process is my setting spray. I don't know how much to put. I'm gonna put as little as I can because I don't need this on my face all night, but I always see the girlies do it, so I'm gonna do it, okay? And the e.l.f. makeup mist and set. I'm scared, this doesn't feel right. Let me test it out, hold on. Let me see the power behind this thing. Oh, so I gotta spray far, okay. I'm scared, okay. Go ahead, Bria. Okay, I'm set. That's all I'm doing. That's all we're doing. All right, so it's a lot going on, I understand, but this is my first time, y'all. And y'all let me know, rate my first time down below, a 1 to 10. I give myself, honestly, for a first time in mind, give myself an 8.5. Because I've never done this in my life, ever. I'm gonna give myself an 8.5. And let me know down below, y'all, what y'all rate this look. Okay. Other than that, y'all, I'll see y'all really soon in the next video. Honey, I'm feeling it. Like, I actually wish I had a date tonight, because what? Period. Although I kind of want to meet my husband in my most natural state so that he can see that your girl can level it up when it's time, right? Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all again really soon. So, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace and chicken grease. Peace and chicken grease.